The reason why I'm making this video is because literally just a few days ago, the Winter Soldier himself, Sebastian Stan, aka Bucky Barnes, posted this photo of him carrying a Captain America like shield with the Winter Soldier logo at the back of the shield instead of the red and blue star stripes. So what does this mean? Is this any indicator that Bucky Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier, is going to become the new Captain America? And if so, when? My theory is that he is going to become the new Captain America. And why do I think this? Why do I think that Bucky Barnes will be the one to replace Steve Rogers as Captain America when Chris Evans' contract inevitably expires and he doesn't want to renew it? That will inevitably happen, and I think it will happen sooner rather than later. And why Bucky Barnes instead of Sam Wilson, for example? Because he's the current Captain America right now in the comic book, so it makes sense that they will probably want to follow the current comic book trend and go with Sam Wilson. But from an MCU standpoint, it will make much more sense for Bucky Barnes to take up the shield instead of Sam Wilson. Why do I say this? Because the Captain America trilogy has been based around Steve and Bucky's friendship, their relationship between one another. So when Captain America dies, Bucky Barnes will feel that in order to honor his best friend, his childhood friend, the one that he's grown up with for however many years, you want to honor him by taking up the shield and continuing the Captain America legacy. It makes sense. Whereas Sam Wilson, he only got to know Steve Rogers in the Winter Soldier, and that was what, 2 years ago. So there's not really much relationship there between Captain America and Sam Wilson, between Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson. But if they were to go with the Sam Wilson route, I feel that they need to give him more of a push. He needs to be more like a forefront Avenger, you know what I mean? He's always been like a side character, like a sidekick. But if he was to be the new Captain America, they should, in future movies, give him a mega push as the Falcon before he accepts that Captain America role, because you don't want Captain America to be a sidekick, you know. And Falcon in the MCU is basically a sidekick to Steve Rogers. He's one of the lower tier Avengers, whereas Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, he's had basically 2 movies centered around him, The Winter Soldier and Civil War. Those movies are basically centered around Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. If the Winter Soldier does indeed become the new Captain America, when will he become the new Captain America? The most likeliest scenario would be in Avengers 4. Why do I say this? Because in Infinity War, we already have, the current Avengers. And if you stay for the post-credit scenes for Civil War, you will know that Bucky Barnes is currently being held up in ice. He's currently frozen in ice in Wakanda. He's hidden in Wakanda. Black Panther is hiding Bucky Barnes in his home country. And Black Panther, the movie, is not scheduled to be released until after Avengers Infinity War Part 1. Let's just say Part 1. It's not Part 1 or Part 2, but let's just say Part 1. But Black Panther comes out after Avengers Infinity War, and they're definitely not going to tackle Bucky Barnes in that movie because it's just too much to handle. You have to deal with the 2 Avengers sides, Tony Stark's Avengers and Steve Rogers' Avengers, coming back together to join a team. Then you have to deal with the Infinity Stones, collecting all the Infinity Stones. Then you have to deal with Thanos. Then you have to deal with the introducing Captain Marvel. There's just so much going on already that I just don't feel the Winter Soldier has any place in that movie. So the next best thing for them to do is for him to have a buddy team up movie in Black Panther. He'll be one of those big name co-stars who will help Black Panther in whatever his mission he will face in Wakanda in the Black Panther movie. So now that they tackled the Winter Soldier out of ice thing in the Black Panther movie, then he can move on to Avengers number 4, whatever that movie is going to be titled. Let's just call it Infinity War Part 2 for the time being. He will be in that movie, and my theory is that Steve Rogers will probably either die at the end of Avengers Infinity War Part 1, or he will die in Avengers 4. That will motivate Bucky to become the new Captain America and continue on Steve Rogers' legacy. That's what I think. What do you guys think? Do you think Bucky Barnes will become the new Captain America, or do you want Sam Wilson to replace Steve Rogers as the new Captain America? Let me know what you guys think. Share your thoughts down below in the comments. Share this video with your friends. Like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later for more videos.